Oh my god!
Are you gonna be late today as well? Yep, I'm sorry, sweetie. It's just this month. We're really pushing ourselves to deliver. That means we need all hands on deck. It wouldn't look nice if I, being the boss, went home early and left my employees to do all the work. So I'm here. Don't worry, though. We're hoping to be done by the end of this week. It's the 6th night you've been working overtime, Nathan. I know, and I'm really sorry about it, Nancy, but I really can't help it, you know. This is a huge client, and if we mess up this assignment, we're gonna lose the account that could potentially help us earn millions. Are you sure this is about the assignment? Huh? Tell me something. Didn't you hire a new receptionist recently? Yes, we did. How old is she? 22, I think. Fresh out of college and really eager to learn. I think I've told you about her already. She reminds me of my younger self. Yeah, you have. And I met her too, yesterday. Oh, you did? Yeah, I did. Eliza, right? Yeah, Eliza. She's a really bright kid. She even asked me to be her mentor. Can you believe it? I think I can. She's really pretty too, isn't she? I mean, yeah, sure. She's a good-looking kid. But why is that relevant? Just wondering why she got hired. She didn't have any prior experience, did she? No, but it's a receptionist job. You pretty much learn everything you've got to know on the first day itself. Okay, hold on. Why are we talking about her all of a sudden? Nothing. I just think that it's interesting how you hire a pretty young receptionist and then all of a sudden you have to work late nights. Don't you think it's an interesting detail? What? She's really pretty and she seems to totally idolize you. I bumped into her at the grocery store yesterday and she couldn't stop gushing about how grateful she was to be working at your company and how you were literally her idol in business school. She recognized me from the photograph in your office, which got me thinking, why would a receptionist be in her boss's office often enough to notice his photographs? She's a receptionist. She needs to deliver messages to me. And yes, she does idolize me. She told me that herself. I'm the one who showed her our pictures since she seemed to be really excited about working with me, and I wanted to make her feel comfortable. I'm sorry, but what exactly are you trying to imply here? I think you know what I'm trying to imply. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. Wow, are you serious right now? Yes, I am. I'm quite serious. Are you suggesting that I'm making up overtime assignments to cheat on you with my receptionist? Is that what you're trying to get at? I didn't say it. You did. Yeah, because the fact that a thought like this could even cross your mind after 3 years of marriage is not just insane, but also widely insulting. But it could very well be true. So spill, Nathan. Have you really been working hard at work, or have you been working with just that little brat instead? Of course, I've been working overtime. What the hell is the matter with you, Nancy? Why would you even think that I was cheating on you? Oh, please. That girl is obviously head over heels for you. It's disgusting. I can't even believe you would hire someone like that, and it would be a piece of cake for you to get her to keep quiet about your whole affair. I've seen enough hot receptionists to know how this always goes down, alright? She's practically salivating over you. No, she's literally not, and the fact that you would even say something like this is disturbing to say the least. She literally told me that she just looks up to me and nothing else. Is that really such a crime? To be excited to work with someone you admire? And she even complimented you. She said that your work at your magazine was pretty incredible as well, so please, let's not unnecessarily malign innocence. That's just so convenient for you, isn't it? What is that supposed to mean? It's just so amazing that you hire this young hot woman as opposed to someone with more experience. I just think it's funny. She's good enough for the job and she was willing to agree to the salary we were offering. That is literally the only reason we hired her. What the hell is the matter with you, Nancy? Why are you being so suspicious? I have every right to be suspicious. You didn't see the way she was talking about you yesterday. And on top of that, you're spending hours after work in that office with her. What else am I supposed to make of a situation like this? You're supposed to have the smallest amount of faith in your husband and know that he wouldn't cheat on you. What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, right. You really think I'm that stupid, do you? You think I'm just gonna buy whatever made-up story you feed me without any questions? What made-up story? I'm literally in the middle of work right now. She's not even here. She leaves by 6, Nancy. And she's like 17 years younger than me. But most importantly, I love you and nobody else. Why on earth would I even consider ruining my perfect marriage? Because I know that eventually you're gonna get bored of your perfect marriage and want to be with someone younger and hotter. I know it, alright? Oh, come on, Nance. I'm not interested in any other women. Please, don't be this way. This is insulting to our relationship, you know. I don't know how this thought even crossed your mind, but let me tell you, nothing of the sort is happening or ever going to happen between me and literally any other woman. You are the one for me. Just believe me. And what about her? What about her? She's clearly in love with you. It should bother you, Nathan, and the fact that it doesn't seem to bother you is actually concerning to me. Oh, please. She's just a kid. She's probably heard about me when she was learning about business, and that's why she's just a little overeager to work in my company. That's all this is. Really? Do you think so? Yes, of course. This is just admiration, not love. There's nothing suspicious going on, Nancy. You don't know these girls the way I do, Nathan. You have absolutely no idea what they're capable of. It always starts off this way, all innocent and harmless, until all of a sudden it isn't. Okay, what? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't be so naive, Nathan. Don't you know how cunning and manipulative these girls can be? I bet she's just looking for the tiniest opportunity to get with you, and the second you show any interest in her, even by accident, she's gonna hold it over your head to get what she wants, and in no time, she'll be asking for more undeserved raises and promotions and vacations and whatnot. Okay, wow, I think you're seriously overthinking this. This is just way too much paranoia. I don't know why you think that that's what's gonna happen, but I can assure you, she's a good kid with good grades who's just looking for a job and just happened to get lucky when she found us. That is it. Nothing more and nothing less. So please, Nance, stop being so paranoid and suspicious. It's beginning to get really weird now. What the hell is the matter with you? Don't you understand what I'm trying to say to you, Nathan? Yeah, I do, and maybe sometimes it does happen, but trust me, that is absolutely not what's happening here. I don't know why you're being so strangely paranoid and weird all of a sudden today, but you really need to calm down and relax. I cannot relax, not as long as you're working with that girl. What the hell do you want me to do? I already told you like 10 times that she doesn't even work with us. She left at 6. I don't care about any of that. I've made up my mind. You need to fire her, okay? Wait, what? Yes, I'm sorry if it seems harsh, but you just have to do it. I trust you, but I don't trust what she might try to do or how she might try to seduce you, so you just have to get rid of her. Okay, you've got to be kidding me right now. No, I'm not. I'm pretty freaking serious about this. You need to fire her before she tries something and you slip up, Nathan. I can't just fire anyone without a cause. What the hell are you even talking about? And I'm not gonna slip up for God's sake. I've already reassured you so many times. Then you shouldn't have any issues firing her as well. Please, receptionists aren't some rare species of people that are hard to come by. You can just find someone else. She isn't indispensable, Nathan. Do you even realize how insane you're being right now? I can't just fire a new hire without any valid reason. That's not how the world works. I mean, what am I supposed to say? Just say that she's incompetent or whatever. Gosh, what the hell, Nance? What's gotten into you all of a sudden? I just don't want my husband to be around someone like that. Is that really so unreasonable? What's unreasonable is you demanding that I fire my staff just because you're too insecure to deal with it. That's what it is. Oh, excuse me. What the hell? You think I'm the one who's insecure? I'm sorry, babe, but that's how you're coming off right now. I don't know what else to tell you. This is just great. First, you refuse to fire this little brat who clearly has a thing for you, and now you're trying to gaslight me into thinking that I'm being unreasonable and insecure. I mean, really? Do you think I'm a complete freaking idiot or something? Don't play with me right now, Nathan. I don't know what you want me to say. She's a good kid, and that's all it is. I don't know why you're making this out to be such a huge deal when it absolutely is not. You're acting as if we're already having an affair or something and being totally insane right now, Nancy. Well, you know what? You can keep her since you love her so much, and I'll have you know, I have no reason to feel insecure or threatened because of her. I have plenty of men fawning over me all the time as well. As you should. You're stunning, but I don't care about that because I know that I'm your husband and because I trust you. As a matter of fact, my really hot assistant also most certainly has a thing for me. He flirts with me every single chance he gets. Did you know that? All right. As long as you don't flirt back or encourage him, it's okay with me. You know what? I might. You might what? I might flirt back. Heck, I might even try to get with him. You know, if it's okay for you to do it, then maybe it's okay for me to do it as well. Wait, what? What are you even talking about? I'm saying that I might have an affair with my hot assistant since you're so obviously taken by your own receptionist. You'd be okay with that, right? Okay, this is insane. This is officially insane. What the heck? Don't like this, do you? No, of course I do not. You think me refusing to fire my receptionist just because you don't like her admiration for me is the same thing as you threatening to have an affair with your supposedly hot assistant? What has gotten into you? What is the matter with you, Nancy? I don't understand why you're acting this way, but you need to stop this crap right now. I'm not stopping anything. You think this is crap? You should try being in my shoes, jerk. I can never be in your shoes because I'm not insane. You're calling me the jerk? Just because I'm not firing an innocent member of my staff just because you think I'm gonna have an affair even after I've told you like 15 times that nothing of the sort is happening. I don't trust her. Oh man, you don't know her. Do you understand that? I don't even understand what your problem actually is at this point. I think you don't understand because you're not in my position. But no worries, I'll make it way, way easier for you to relate to me. Here's an ultimatum for you, sweetie. Either you fire her or I have an affair with my assistant. The ball is in your court now. Make your own choice. Okay, what? Are you being for real right now? Yes, I'm serious. Do it right away and send me proof that you fired her or else I'm gonna start this affair and you won't be able to do anything about it. Get it? Get it. Wow. Okay. You know what? Go right ahead. Go freaking ahead, Nancy. Huh? Yes, you read that right. You should totally have that affair with your so-called hot assistant. You really should, babe, because maybe he'll be able to deal with your unnecessary drama better than I do. Heck, maybe he'll even enjoy it. What the hell are you even talking about? How dare you talk to me like this? Who do you think you are? I think I'm absolutely freaking done with this bullcrap. Have the affair. Don't have the affair. Do whatever you want to. I have no interest in continuing this conversation anymore. Goodbye. Finally, I decided to not go home that day because I was infuriated by the way she was talking to me. We'd been married for 3 years and it was actually quite happy, but lately she was suspicious of me all the time and this was just the last straw. After we were done with work, I turned my phone off and spent the night at a nearby hotel because I wanted some time to myself. I watched a movie and went to sleep by midnight, completely at peace and without a care in the world. I wasn't about to beat myself up over Nancy's illogical fights. The next morning, I woke up to no new messages from her, and even when I went home, she wasn't there. I was not going to work that day since I was pretty stressed. I waited till around noon to check up on her, but when there was still no word from her, I started getting a little worried. I decided to put my ego aside and called her up, but I went straight to her voicemail. I called her up a few more times, and finally, she answered after almost half an hour of me trying to get through to her. I asked her where the hell she was, and she said she'd be home. while I could hear some guy's voice in the background, but I decided that it's probably just some friend or colleague. She came back home after a while and she seemed a bit tipsy, and that was pretty concerning since Nancy almost never drinks. But before I could say anything, she said that she had something to confess and sat me down. Her words were slurring, but she somehow managed to let me know that she wasn't kidding about her affair with her assistant. As a matter of fact, the only reason she'd been so suspicious of me was because she herself had been cheating all along, and that's something she was sorry about. Her assistant was about 20 years younger than her, and she said that she herself felt free and young with him. She was drunk, and at that moment, I wish I was as well. She passed out a few minutes, and that's when I called her mother to ensure that someone would be there at home to take care of her. I packed most of my stuff while she was out and left the house as soon as her mother arrived without bothering to explain anything. I filed for divorce the very next day and made sure that I kept the interaction to a minimum. It's been a month since we separated, and she's been trying her very best to get back in touch with me, but I've made sure that I cut her off entirely. There's just a few legalities that are to be dealt with, and after that, our marriage will be officially over. But truth be told, our marriage was over the second she got involved with the other guy. I'm focusing on healing and getting better now. Thankfully, since money wasn't an issue, I bought a house for myself and I'm living the bachelor life now. Work is better than ever, and that's where I'm planning on channeling all my energy. I know it's only gonna get better now.